Guys, all the cars that you see in these videos are for sale on my website, www.woodsandbarclay.com. Enjoy the video. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to look at a unique car. You never see these cars on my channel, but this is a 1993 600 SEL W140 chassis, and this gentleman actually owns a Mercedes shop, and so he's had his tech go through the vehicle, and it's got 47,000 miles on it, and the car is out of Vancouver. Sorry, I'm trying to get my trailer out, so that's why I'm looking around. The car's out of Vancouver, and I've bought several cars out of that area, so I know how nice they are in that part of the country. Well, in Canada, in that part of Canada. So I'm going to go check out this vehicle. We're going to interview the owner and take a look at the car, and we'll see you in a second when I get to the shop. All right, guys, here we are up at StarTech. It's in Suwanee, Georgia, and I can already see they have some classic Mercedes out here. That's a cool color 300D right there. Not sure what that color is called. Okay, I went around to the front door. He said come in the back door. Oh wow, check this out, you guys. Is this a midnight blue? Holy cow. What year is this one?
1969.
This is beautiful. Guys, I know we came to see the 140, but I got, what is this? A 1969?
100 SEL 6.3.
Oh wow, this is the real deal, guys. Check this out. I know we came to see the 140 chassis, but Chuck, how's it going?
Hey, pretty good.
Guys, this is Chuck. He owns, you own the shop, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and there's actually the 140 over here, isn't it?
It is.
Nice.
It is.
But yeah, tell us about this car. This is
This car lived in Philadelphia and in Sea Island, Georgia.
okay.
The owner that I bought it from the original owner, and they kept the car in Sea Island.
Okay.
At their second home.
Okay.
So they would vacation in Sea Island, Georgia, but they were from Philadelphia.
Yeah, you hear that story a lot with Mercedes owners.
I found this car on Facebook.
You found this on Facebook?
I found this car on Facebook.
Oh wow!
And we've been working on it for about 18 months.
Can I take a peek in here?
Yeah, the interior is all new.
Oh my God! Look at that.
The wood has all been redone. With the dash pad is in the back seat. We're getting ready to put the dash pad back in.
Okay, yeah, I see it back
It had a
there.
crack in it, so we got that fixed. So we're almost finished with it. I mean, the only thing left really to work on is the sunroof.
Okay.
It's problematic. But
now these also had the self-leveling or the air suspension.
This has an air compressor, and it has an air suspension system. The valves have all been rebuilt.
So you guys are doing it right. That's the right way to
Yes.
do this.
And well, I mean, every car that I have, I mean, I try to make the car as nice and as close to as it was when it was original as possible.
That's awesome.
We don't really make any modifications. We want to make it as stock as possible.
So this is your shop, and obviously you work on classic. Now, see, there's a new Mercedes, but it looks like majority classic Mercedes.
No, we do more. We do both, but I think the percentage depends on what you say is a classic Mercedes. I mean, we do all the way up until really late model cars, because we've got we have the electronics to work on the late model Mercedes, but by the same token, we also work on, 1969 300 SELs,
the fun stuff,
280 SLs, and all those things as well.
Well, show us this 140.
Okay.
When you told me it had 47,000 miles on it, and I knew that you owned this shop, I just had to come see this car.
Yeah.
Because these are amazing vehicles. Hard to find them with low mileage like this.
Yeah, this one is midnight blue as well.
My favorite. Okay, so Chuck, this is obviously midnight blue. I love midnight blue. It's like one of my favorite Mercedes colors. Can you tell me a little bit about this car? Yeah, what's the story on this?
Well, the car was purchased new in Vancouver, British Columbia, and that's where it spent most of its time.
That's a great place to buy cars. I've bought a couple of cars out of Vancouver.
Yeah.
It's a very mild climate there.
Right, exactly. Because, you know, I'm pretty sensitive about wanting to avoid rust, because rust is obviously a problem that we all want to avoid. And this car has no rust, which I was very pleased when I actually got the car, because I did buy it sight unseen.
Now, you've done, you guys have actually done some work on it too, right?
Yes, the car had, we did a complete evaluation of the car once I got it, and you know, we found very little wrong with it. I think the major issue that I discovered was that there was an oil leak in the valve cover.
Okay.
And that's not an uncommon problem in the V12 in the 140. And
now, in addition to the valve cover gaskets, I think you also mentioned you replaced the computer base module.
Correct. Yes, sir.
Okay, and guys, the base module in these cars, just to sum it up quickly, it's basically a communications hub for all the other the computer modules. So that's a huge bonus that this has a new rebuilt base module in.
But we found no other major mechanical issues with the car.
Awesome.
And it's been driven fairly regularly.
You said it has 47,000 miles on it somehow?
Around 47,000.
Well, let's go around and look at this thing. Yeah, the paint looks awesome. Gonna open this up. Don't want to hit your lift post there. Wow, look at that. Chuck, this is like mint condition. Wow, look at the wood. Oh, it smells great in here. It's funny how all the different years on the different chassis, they all have their unique smell. It's one of the first things I notice about these cars. Yeah, look at that. Now, is this burl wood? Is that what that's called?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Now, interesting, guys, because it's in Vancouver, it's actually in kilometers. But we did the conversion, and it's 47,000 miles. Let's.
It's got the soft closed doors when you.
Oh, check that out. Let do that again so these guys can see that. So that's pretty cool.
The trunk does the same thing.
Oh yeah, show them the. Isn't there a little handle that pops out on the 140s? Check this out, guys. So you don't get fingerprints. Did you see that little handle pop out? Guys, that's so you don't get fingerprints on your trunk when you're when you're opening and closing it. And it's got the soft close. Here, I'm going to let you do that. I'm going to stand out of the way. There you go. It locks itself. But so you don't get fingerprints all back here, when you press the button, let's show them that again. See the little handle that pops out? That's pretty cool. Now, I think also on the 140, doesn't it have the electric rear view mirror? You can you show them how that works?
It's all power.
Yeah, it's a power rear view mirror. Here, I'm going to go the other side of the car. So this mirror up here
right here
is adjustable with a button. Now, does that also do the side mirrors?
It does. It does.
Yeah, so that does all for the side mirrors and the rear view mirror.
Correct. The center setting here is for the rear view mirror. Excuse me. And you just click it to the right for the passenger side and to the left for the driver's side.
Let's show them how this rear view mirror works. Let's pop the key in here. Here, go ahead. I always just thought this was a cool feature on the 140. I wanted to demonstrate it. So look at that. He's adjusting the mirror electrically. It has little motors in there. How cool is that? And guys, all this stuff still works on this vehicle. It's in excellent condition. This is a mint 140. Guys, here's another really awesome feature on the 140. You see this glass? It's a double pane glass. So inside the cars, it is extremely quiet when you're driving, because you have that air gap in between the outer pane and the inner pane. Yeah, you can roll it up now. Very cool feature. All right, guys, I just wanted to show you the antenna going up and down. All right, you can go ahead and turn it off. Antenna works perfect. Now also when the car is running, when you put it in reverse, there's little pegs here. You know what, can you crank it and just, you know, put it in reverse and put on the brake? But these little pegs here will pop up so you can see where the rear of your car is when you're backing up. Okay. Look at that. Did you see those come up, guys? How cool is that? And there's one right over here. Okay, there we go. You see they just retracted when he put it back into park and shut the car off. Guys, let me show you the back seats on this car. Look at that. Look how much leg room you get in these. And they're just so nice. All the wood grain. And you have all the reading lights. Of course, you have, you know, your first aid kit. Mercedes always puts those in the cars. Okay, guys, I'm in the back seat, and these are actually power operated headrests back here. So we're going to show you how that works. All right, and guys, right here you have a button on the dash. See the headrest button there? And you can press that button. Oh, it's electric. I don't have to pull it up. Yeah, how cool is that? Now press it down. Look at that, guys. How cool is that? Electrically operated headrests. Okay, guys, I'm in the back seat. I just wanted to do a shot of what the interior looks like. Now, there is an aftermarket JVC radio in here. And Chuck, you have the original radio at your house, right?
Yes.
So the car will come with the original radio. And let's show them the mileage. Can we turn the keys so I can record the mileage here? Now, it's in kilometers, but let's see, 76,400 kilometers, and that translates to 47,000 miles. And you can see all of the lights correctly work on the gauge cluster. Let's go ahead and fire it back up, and let's do the sunroof. And now if you press up on it, it'll tilt. Let me see if I can get the tilt work view here. There you go, do it again. There you go, there's the tilt feature. That works correctly. Yep, works perfect. And what's cool, let's see back here. Little vanity mirror. How cool is that? Guys, this is stuff you only see on a 140. These cars are so luxurious. Now on the dash you have your central locking, shows a picture of a key, and when Chuck presses that, and you can now unlock it, and we can see all the locks correctly work. And here's another cool feature. There are independent fan controls and AC controls back here. So when I'm riding in the back, I can actually adjust my fan speed and adjust my temperature. And the AC and climate control all worked perfect on this vehicle. All right, now back here in the back seat, we also have heated seats. I'll turn that back off. And I think the front seats may be heated too, yeah. Okay. So you have heated front seats, there you go, on the driver and passenger. Okay guys, you see how it's blinking right here? Now, it correctly unlocks the door when he uses the key fob.
Green means unlocked, yellow means locked.
And there you go, do it one more time. We'll show how it goes to, see how it just switched to green? So that correctly displays the right colors when you're locking and unlocking the doors. Now let's go ahead and pop the hood and take a look in here. Now guys, these had the big V12 engines, and how many horsepower was this thing? What, probably 300? 322. But these are incredibly smooth V12 engines. Like basically when this is running, you can set a wine glass on there. They're look how clean this one is. Such a nice engine design. Yeah, this is definitely a car from the past. You don't see V12s anymore. Guys, we just fired it up so you could hear this nice V12. And I think the history of how this V12 was created, it was actually two inline six cylinders that were mated together to come up with the V12. Look how smooth the engine is. Here, I'm gonna set that flashlight right there. One of the most smooth running V12s. Check that out. Anyway, guys, really nice engine in this car. Okay, guys, the 140 actually has a belly pan on it, so Dave's going to go ahead and remove the belly pan. And while he's doing that, I'll go ahead and zoom in here. I'm just checking out the suspension, and I can see ball joints are great condition. See the ball joints here, no rips in the boots. And then if we go up here and check out the tie rods are excellent condition, no rips in the boots. Yeah, and they're still tight. They don't need to be replaced. I mean, this is very low mileage. I can see how clean it is. You still have the zinc plating on the piping right along here. What pipe is this right here? Is this a, I don't know what this one is. Would that be an oil drain back or? Anyway, I'm rambling. But we also see the lower control arm bushings, excellent condition. They're not dry rotted. Let's see if we can get a better view here. There we go. Very good condition, lower control arm bushings. Guys, there's the, look at the oil pan. Still has the zinc plating on all the little Allen bolts that go in there. That's pretty cool. Let's move back here. Now we have the dual exhaust, and that's original, all intact. Very nice under here. Floor pans are all good. Very nice condition. So on the 140s, you have multiple arms back here. I think there's 5 of them. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there's 6, including the lower control arm. And I always like to look at these bushings back here. See how all these bushings are good condition. They're not loose or dry rotted. They're still really tight. None of these need to be replaced. The boots around the axle, also excellent condition. There's no cracking, no dry rotting. There we go. Yeah, that's really good. None of that needs to be replaced. This is just all original stuff back here, guys. You can see the flex disc, excellent condition. There's no cracks. This isn't torn. No risk of failure. Even the exhaust hangers. Yep, exhaust hangers are good. Body bushings, great condition. Sway bar end links. Yep, still good condition. I mean, I don't see anything under here. Did you guys find anything that needs to be replaced under here? I don't see anything. It's just it's a low mileage original car. Yeah, all these are tight back in here. Yeah, it looks good. Let's go ahead and, yeah, there's no like rock chips or scrape. Now, was this bumper painted or is that body color from the factory?
No, that's body color from the factory.
Okay, yeah, it looks good. There's no rock chips or anything up there on it. The wheels, these are the 16-inch. Got a little brake dust there, wipe that off. Beautiful condition. Let's check this one back here. Yeah, nice condition. The rocker panels still has a little cover here for the jack point. Yeah, this is all really nice condition. Let's go check on the other side here. Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, see how the lower cladding, so there's body paint and here's the lower cladding. how it's all.
Yeah, it's actually a different color.
Yeah, it's almost like a little bit lighter blue. It's a two-tone.
Yes.
And very, very nice condition. Can we lower the car a little bit so I can see the upper control arms? All right, I'm just going through here looking at the upper control arms. All the bushings, the boots look good. Now, the rear suspension on this car is actually hydraulic. And have you replaced the accumulators on here?
Yes.
Okay, good. So that's already been taken care of.
Yes.
These boots are good. The bushings are good up here. Upper control arms, excellent condition on the front of the vehicle. Let's go around here and look at the back. Okay, just doing a quick inspection. I see it does have the nice Michelins. These are from 2011, so I'm definitely going to replace the tires. I'm going to put some new tires on here. These actually still have the little knobbies on here. They're like brand new condition, but I'm just going to replace them. You know, due to age, you kind of want to, if they're 5 years or older, you want to go ahead and replace them. So let's go ahead and get this thing back down off the lift. All right, guys, there she is. One of the nicest W140. It's a 93 600 SEL 140 chassis. One of the nicest ones I've seen. Walk around here and get another shot for you guys. Sorry, the lift post is in the way, guys, but this one's fully sorted. Everything works. Hope you enjoyed the video. We will do a test drive, walk around video. So stay tuned for the video series, and we'll see you next time.